Hi, my name is Matthias Matthiasson. Welcome to the webinar on LS Nav 2018, a new version packed with great features that will enhance your business. We are happy to offer you this webinar as part of Connection Online and urge you to stay tuned for more training and material as we intend to bring to you value of connections throughout the year. Let's dive in. LS Nav 2018, a strong and proven platform. LS Nav 2018 is offered with a prepaid and subscription license. It can be deployed on-premise or in private cloud. LS Retail will constantly add new functionality and deliver new updates to LS Nav 2018 up to the end of 2019. The system will furthermore be supported until the end of 2022. LS Nav 2018 supports Microsoft Events and Extension technology, which enables third parties to easily add and preserve their customizations to the system. There will be a functional parity between LS Nav 2018 and LS Nav 365. Customers will be able to move if and when they so choose. LS Nav 2018 is a logical continuance of LS Nav 2017. LS Nav 2018 is utilizing new technology that will make upgrades easier, simpler and faster. LS Nav 365 will be introduced later this year, where we will offer the same functionality as in LS Nav 2018 as a hosted SaaS or software as a service. In 2 years' time, LS Nav 365 will be the logical continuance of LS Nav 2018. Use events and extension technology for customization and changes to LS Nav 2018. This guarantees you easier, simpler and faster upgrades. What are events and extensions? The old method of coding changes and customization was to insert changes into the standard code, presented here by different colored boxes inside the standard code. The upgrading process would be to take a new standard code and manually insert the changes into the new release. This was time-consuming and very expensive process. Event technology gives you the ability to contain all changes and add-ons in a separate code space. Then using events in standard code to trigger the extensions of the changes when needed. Event technology allows changes and customization without touching the standard LS Nav and NAV code. Extensions then go a step further by putting the separate code into separate silos and using events for communications. Extensions are needed for LS Nav 365 as software as a service, but not for LS Nav implementations. Here we have replaced the standard NAV code without affecting other components like customizations or standard LS Nav code. LS Retail has removed LS Nav code from the standard NAV code, and we use events to communicate. We have created events inside of LS Nav code for add-ons, customization and changes. In addition, we have discontinued the standalone store functionality, meaning in-store documents, ICT, which is intercompany transfers, but we have left the ability to post statement in a store service or store server is still supported. What are customer orders? We use the customer orders to service the customer and to make all the retailer and vendor stock available through all customer touchpoints. Today's customer is king or queen. That means customer decides. He decides what he's going to buy. He decides when he's going to buy, in the morning, at lunch or dinner, or even in the middle of the night. He decides where he's going to purchase. on a plane, on a train, or in the sofa at home. He decides how to purchase. Let's look at how he purchases in more detail. He can create a web order in e-commerce. He can create an order on the mobile loyalty app, or he can visit the store where the clerk creates the order. How would you like to have the order delivered? He might want to go to a store and collect it and pay at the time he orders it or at the time he collects it at the store. He might also want to have it delivered to their location, and that would most likely be delivered then from a warehouse, vendor, or store, and in this case it would be prepaid. Other features we're going to support is click and collect, special order, sourcing engine, endless aisles, and store transfers. Supported in LS Nav 2018 release. The creation of order at e-commerce, mobile loyalty apps are supported, collect at store, and paid at collection. Have it delivered from a warehouse and paid at shipping. We are currently developing and will be releasing in the next couple of months the ability for the customer to go to the store, and if he doesn't find the item he's looking for, the staff can offer them to collect it in a different store, have it shipped to their location, or offer them to pick up the item later that day or day after it has been delivered from a different store to that same store. We are going to add also the ability to ship from stores, meaning that now all stock in all stores is available to the customer. For retailers that do not have a warehouse specifically for e-commerce, can now offer store stock to the customer, and the sourcing engine will decide which store picks and ships the products to the customer. We will also offer prepayment of collection orders, in addition to reserving funds on a credit card and not charging the card until it has been collected or shipped to the customer. We intend later this year to do partial payments, including most likely layaway, partial collection at the store, and sourcing by vendor. For example, a customer comes into a store with an old computer, wants a new battery. It's not available in the store, but the retailer can order it from a vendor who will ship the product directly to the customer's house. With this full picture of our customer orders, we feel we will fulfill the circle and we will support unified commerce. What about the POS? We have two flavors of POS in 2018. We have the Windows POS, which runs on Windows OS on PCs, known and reliable platform, successfully servicing retailers for the last 6 years. Then we have the Web POS, platform independent, running on iOS or other Apple operating systems, Android and Windows OS devices. So you can run this POS on an iPad, Android tablet, or a Surface. This gives mobility to staff. It uses cloud technology through browsers. Both POSes offer the same functionality, both are ultra flexible, and both are easy to use. Online POS, where you have a POS connected to the central database, for example, the cloud. In this case, Web POS is stronger as it's built on HTML technology. Standalone POS, the most popular configuration with our customers. This gives you the resilience. You have all the functionality installed on the same device. Therefore, you can sell. Last but not least, we have the standalone POS service or POS server. Here you have a database on a server that is supporting online POSes. This is quite popular in, for example, restaurants, where you have many POSes updating the same order, plus the order is communicated to the kitchen. Web POS and peripherals. We have two solutions. First one is Epson Intelligent Printer. As you can see here in the picture, you have a printer in the middle, and connected to the printer you have barcode scanner, drawers, additional printers, or line display. This is excellent for low footprint implementations where you would have, for example, just an iPad with a web browser and then a printer connected to the devices. Then we have more traditional setup where we have the hardware station running OPOS. This is a Windows service on a PC. And to this PC you have the peripherals or the devices connected like barcode scanner, drawers, printer, line display, and EFT. In this case, for example, you have a customer that has old hardware, wants to upgrade the system but does not want to upgrade the hardware. Here you could run then a browser client on this device, have the Windows service on it supporting the devices. EFT is very important to retailers. For the Windows POS, the current third-party EFT integration is done by partners. We have the integration with LS Pay. LS Pay, our new solution for payment. We are connecting to large PSPs or payment solution providers for multiple countries. So for example, you could have one PSP that would service all of Scandinavia. We have the hardware station using an EFT API, application programming interface, where the third-party EFTs we talked about before could integrate to this API. We also will support the LS Pay for the same API. What does clienteling mean? Our clienteling POS has an interface that can be shared with customers to inform, assist, and help them make choices, enhancing the in-store experience with the e-commerce flavor. This is designed to support mobile devices and hybrid stationary POS. Our vision for clienteling POS. Here you have a login screen to this POS. We have typical POS journal and a main menu. You identify the customer. Here you have his basic information, his membership status, offering coupons that he owns or has been sent to him to his mobile loyalty app or e-commerce interface. We have his previous purchases, and in addition to that, we have a ribbon on the bottom showing him items that LS Recommend service recommends for this customer. And all of this will assist the staff in the store to service the customer. Now we have the information, critical information for the customer down in the bottom left corner. Then we see here a retail hierarchy, and the top level of the retail hierarchy are 4 entities represented by pictures. Let's press the men's. Now you get the next level below in the hierarchy showing you 8 entities, and we'll select shirts. Here you see the leaves, or the lowest level in the hierarchy, items, represented by pictures and key information. You have action buttons on each tile. Look into item card, purple as compare, and red as put in basket. Let's select 2 shirts for compare, press compare, and you'll get a compare window showing you critical information. And this is very good to look at with the customer to assist them in deciding. The detail card shows multiple pictures. You can press on the pictures to show the different pictures, gives the ability to select the color and size, put it in the basket, extended HTML text and attributes on the right, in addition to the LS Recommend ribbon on the bottom. Not forget, we have a path you have gone, or crumbs. For example, you could press the home or the shirts to go directly to that location. Now we're back into the journal, and then you finish, of course, complete the transaction like any other transaction or POS by paying. What are we delivering with LS Nav 2018?
Hi, my name is Austu. and I'm going to demo for you clienteling in the LS Nav course for version 2018. Anna, my customer, comes into the store and she wants to know about the sunglasses we have. So I take the tablet with the pause and show her on the display. First, I select the shop button here, and then since she's asking about sunglasses, open accessories and sunglasses and show her here are the sunglasses we have in the store. Anna is interested in these circle sunglasses here. So I open up the details for the sunglasses so she can view the image bigger, see the price and the extra description we have for this item. Anna wants to buy these sunglasses, so we put them into the cart. Next thing Anna asks about is the dresses we have in our store. So I go to fashion and woman and then open the dresses. So here we have all the dresses in store. Anna wants to know which dresses are of polyester, so we can filter the items depending on that, and maybe which one are with ironing. This way we can filter the items in different ways. I'm going to clear the filter and show her all the dresses again. Anna is interested in this Linda color dress, so I'm going to open the item card, and here I can show her the dress in different colors: red, green and blue. And on the right side we see the specifications for the dress. Anna has taken this dress, tried it on and decides to buy it. And she wants to buy the dress in blue and the size 40. So we put it into the cart. Now Anna does not want to buy any more things, so we go and open the cart. And here you can see the journal. We have her items, sunglasses and the Linda color dress. And we finish the sale by paying with cash. Thank you.
New development technology. New technologies for LS Nav POS interface development. New panel that support processes. We intend to design the panels in a way that 95% of our customers can use the out-of-the-box solution. It's built on HTML technology, which will give us web design capabilities. Data source for the panel is NAV code. The panel contains 3 components: HTML code, JavaScript code, and CSS code. We designed this to work for 95% of our customers, but if needed, partners can use this code to change the look, feel, and behavior of the panels as needed. Other interesting features. Retail hierarchy. In addition to the default hierarchy, division, item, category, product group, you can have multiple hierarchies, can have different depth of branches, same item only once or multiple times in the same hierarchy. Retail hierarchies will be used in all future development of LS Nav. Currently, the hierarchies are used in e-commerce, clienteling, assortment management, retail sales budget, calculation of creation and allocation rules. Assortment management. This is to assign products to store for sales or replenishment. We have 3 approaches: grading, store groups or stores, hierarchy relations. Here I have a sample of retail hierarchy being used for items and retail hierarchy also being used for stores. And now the assortment management takes then these 2 hierarchies and creates a relationship between them. Planned sales demand. We have added new demand types. Add quantity, for example, 10 pieces on top of the forecasted demand. Add percent factor, for example, adding 10% on top of the forecasted demand. Purchase transfer thresholds. This is to reduce transportation and handling cost by avoiding transfer with low quantities and optimizing purchasing quantities. One of the biggest challenges of selling fresh goods is shrinkage. Data bar and GS1 barcode can include best before date and weight. Now it's possible for the retailer to trigger a discount offer depending on the number of days left in the lifetime of the package. Here we have a pre-pack of fresh chicken. You scan it at the POS, and according to the barcode, the date is okay. So you get the regular price. Now we scan the second pre-pack of chicken. The date on this barcode is within the boundaries of the discount offer, and the customer gets automatically 40% discount. This encourages the customer to select the pre-pack with a low number of days left, as he might want to consume the product the same evening. This will help in the war against food wastage. Now we scan the third package, and the date in the barcode has passed the best before date. The POS will automatically block the sale. Who has not unpacked your groceries at home and found some products that have fallen best before date? I have. That's bad marketing. Hospitality. Now we have the ability to show the current availability of portions or pieces on the POS buttons. It's a simple to enter the quantity in the morning, how many portions you have. For example, enter here 15, and you can then see a broccoli chicken, you have 15 portions. Every time you would sell broccoli chicken, it would decrease the number on the button. You can see also here the club sandwich is all out. It's grayed out, and therefore you can't sell anymore. It is easy to set, easy to use. Introducing table allocation. Manage your walk-ins and reservation in one view. Quickly add walk-in members info. Search in reservations and allocate reservation walk-ins to tables. We have moved all the configuration and setup of KDS or Kitchen Display System into LS Nav to simplify the setup and configuration. We are currently working on integrating hospitality functionality into the web POS. We intend to go even further by improving hospitality functionality for the mobile devices. We're going to be working on table reservation and adding functionality and improvement to waste management. Machine learning, BI, and advanced analytics. LS Recommend sells recommendations for store staff and customer in real time. This is sold as a software as a service, provided in the cloud and hosted by us. We are currently working on forecasting tools for purchasing recommendations for replenishment. We have two flavors of BI solutions. We have LS Insight, which is in the cloud, software as a service, Power BI and Excel as the interface, subscription, and continuous delivery. LSBI, on-premise, built on target. You need to buy the license up front. You get a starter pack and implement it as a project. The modules for LS Insight, we have already released the sales module. We're currently working on the inventory module to be released soon. And then we plan to go into member management, for example, segmentation, analyzing, and basket analyzing. The takeaways. LS Nav 2018 is bringing you great new features. Events and extension will help you keep yourself relevant, to upgrade regularly and make it easier, simpler, and faster to participate in the development of retail. So, go for LS Nav 2018. It brings you closer to the future, so there is no reason to wait.